Hello everybody and welcome. Click the subscribe button below. You know, I truly believe that marriage is one of life's most beautiful journeys. It's a sacred bond, a promise we make to love and cherish another soul. You're promising to navigate life's adventures hand in hand, through thick and thin, through sunshine and storms. But just like any garden thrives with care, every marriage needs nurturing, needs tending to truly blossom. And you know, sometimes that means getting creative, shaking things up a bit. It's about keeping the spark alive, that flame burning bright. It's about remembering why you fell in love in the first place and finding new ways to celebrate that love every single day. So, if you're ready to breathe new life into your marriage, to deepen your connection and rediscover the joy of togetherness, you've come to the right place. We're about to embark on a journey, exploring 20 creative ways to enrich your marriage and strengthen the way you communicate. Get ready to reconnect, reignite that spark, and fall in love all over again. Let's dive right in. Now, we all know life can get busy. Work, kids, errands, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of it all. But you know what? Making time for each other, really connecting with your partner, that's not negotiable. That's essential. That's why I love the idea of regular check-ins. Think of it as a dedicated time each week. Maybe it's Sunday evening or Thursday after dinner, where you put away the phones, turn off the TV, and just talk. Talk about your week, your highs and lows, your dreams and frustrations. Really listen to each other. Be present in that moment. And here's the key. Ask each other, how can I support you better this week? It's such a simple question, but it speaks volumes. It shows you care, that you're there for them, ready to be their rock, their confidant. It's about creating a safe space where you can truly be yourselves, where you can be vulnerable and honest. Trust me, this one small habit can make a world of difference. Gratitude is the best attitude. In marriage, focus on gratitude. Shift from complaints to appreciation. Share what you appreciate daily. Notice the good, big, and small. Focus on the positive, and it expands. This practice strengthens your bond. Start today and watch your love blossom. We all experience love differently. Understanding each other's love languages is crucial. It's like finding the key to your partner's heart. Discovering your partner's love language transforms your relationship. Speak their language and cherish each other every day. Remember those early days of dating? The excitement, the anticipation, the butterflies in your stomach? You can keep that spark alive. It's about making time for each other, for romance, for connection. Surprise date nights don't have to be extravagant. It's the thought that counts. Remind them they're special. Rekindle that flame. Surprise your loved one. Make them feel cherished. Those moments of connection are the glue that holds a relationship together. Now, I've always loved to dance. There's just something so freeing and joyful about moving to music. Dancing isn't just about the steps, it's about connection. Taking a dance class together can strengthen your bond. You're learning something new, moving in sync. It's a beautiful metaphor for marriage. Whether it's ballroom, salsa, or swing, the experience is truly special. There's something romantic about holding your partner close. It's a chance to reconnect physically. So put on your dancing shoes and give it a try. You might be surprised at how much fun you have. Life is a dance. Take a chance and enjoy the music together. You know, honey, sometimes in the busyness of life, we forget to dream together. We get so caught up in the day-to-day that we lose sight of the bigger picture, the adventures waiting to be had. That's why creating a couple's bucket list is so powerful. It's not just about ticking off destinations or experiences. It's about weaving your hopes and aspirations together, creating a tapestry of shared dreams. Maybe you've always wanted to see the northern lights dance across the sky, or perhaps your partner yearns to learn how to tango in Argentina. Whatever your heart's desire, write it down. Don't censor yourselves. Let your imaginations run wild. This list becomes a testament to your commitment to experiencing life together, to growing old together, to making memories that will last a lifetime. And you know what's even better than having a bucket list? Starting to check things off. Each experience, big or small, will bring you closer, reminding you of the incredible journey you're on as a couple. We often think communication is about talking, about getting our point across. But you know what I've learned? Sometimes the most powerful communication happens when we truly listen, when we quiet our own thoughts and open our hearts to hear what our partner is really saying. That's where these active listening games come in. They might sound simple, even a little silly, but trust me, they work wonders. One of my favorites is the 2-minute talk. One person gets to talk uninterrupted for 2 minutes about anything on their mind, while the other listens with their full attention. No interrupting, no offering solutions, just pure, focused listening. Then you switch roles. It's amazing how much we miss when we're busy formulating our response in our heads instead of truly hearing our partner. This exercise helps us break free from those patterns, to cultivate empathy and understanding. It's about creating a safe space where both partners feel heard, validated, and truly seen. Let's talk about arguments for a moment because, let's face it, even the most loving couples have disagreements. But there's a difference between a healthy debate and a hurtful fight. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to transform your communication during conflict is by using I statements. You see, when we start sentences with "you always" or "you never," it immediately puts our partner on the defensive. It shuts down the conversation before it even begins. But when we shift to "I feel" statements, we take ownership of our emotions. Instead of saying "you always leave your clothes on the floor," try "I feel frustrated when I see clothes on the floor because it makes me feel like our shared space isn't respected." See the difference? It's not about blaming or shaming, it's about expressing your feelings in a vulnerable and authentic way. This opens the door for empathy and understanding, creating a space where you can work together to find a solution instead of tearing each other down. In this day and age of texting and emojis, there's something so deeply personal and romantic about putting pen to paper. Remember the way your heart would race when you got a handwritten letter from your loved one? That's the feeling we're trying to recapture here. Writing love letters allows you to express those deeper emotions that sometimes get lost in translation in everyday conversations. It's a chance to really pour your heart out, to tell your partner all the things you adore about them, all the ways they make your life richer, funnier, more meaningful. And you know what? It doesn't have to be perfect prose or poetry. Just write from the heart. Tell them why you fell in love with them, what makes your connection special, what dreams you have for the future together. Trust me, receiving a heartfelt letter is something your partner will cherish. Remember, a strong and vibrant relationship needs nurturing, just like any other aspect of our lives. And part of that nurturing involves setting shared goals. It's about creating a roadmap for your future together, whether it's financial aspirations, how you envision parenting, or supporting each other's career ambitions. When you set relationship goals, you're essentially saying, we're in this together, and we're committed to building a beautiful life, brick by brick. It's about aligning your dreams, supporting each other's growth, and constantly striving to create a future that excites both of you. And the beauty of shared goals is that they foster a deep sense of unity and trust. Working towards something together, celebrating milestones big and small, it strengthens your bond in a way that nothing else can. Remember, life is a journey of continuous learning, and experiencing that journey alongside your partner can be incredibly fulfilling. It's about stepping outside your comfort zones together, exploring new passions, and expanding your horizons as individuals and as a couple. It could be anything that piques your curiosity. A cooking class where you learn to whip up exotic dishes, a language course that opens doors to new cultures, or even a photography workshop that helps you capture life's precious moments through a new lens. The point is to embrace the joy of discovery together. Learning together fosters a sense of shared accomplishment, sparks stimulating conversations, and creates memories that you'll treasure for years to come. It's about keeping that spark of curiosity alive, not just in your relationship, but in your lives. You know, there's something truly powerful about giving back. It's an act of love, of compassion, that fills your cup in ways you never imagined. And doing it together as a couple, that's a whole other level of connection. When you volunteer together, you're not just making a difference in the world, you're making a difference in your relationship. You're sharing an experience that's bigger than both of you, working side by side towards a common goal. And that, my friends, is a beautiful thing. Think about it, the laughter as you try to walk a pack of shelter dogs, the shared sense of accomplishment after building a house with Habitat for Humanity. These shared experiences create memories that will last a lifetime, strengthening your bond in ways you never thought possible. So find a cause you both care about, roll up your sleeves, and let the act of giving bring you closer than ever before. Remember that first date? The nervous butterflies, the awkward laughter, the spark of possibility in the air. There's a reason we cherish those early memories. They're the foundation of our love story, the moment we took a chance on something real. Now, imagine recapturing that magic, revisiting the place where it all began. Maybe it was a cozy coffee shop, a bustling bowling alley, or a moonlit walk on the beach. Whatever it was, going back to that spot can reignite the flame, reminding you of why you fell in love in the first place. But you know what's even more special? Recreating the date itself. Dig out those old photos, reminisce about the conversations, and try to recapture the essence of that first encounter. Maybe he brought her flowers. Maybe she surprised him with his favorite dessert. Those little details, they all weave into the fabric of your unique love story. We all love a good birthday celebration, an anniversary to remember. But you know what's even more special? Celebrating each other just because. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture, a fancy dinner, or an expensive gift. It's about those little everyday moments, the unexpected surprises that say, "I'm thinking of you and I cherish you." Leave a love note on the bathroom mirror, surprise him with his favorite takeout after a long day, pick up her favorite flowers just because. These small acts of love, they weave magic into the everyday, reminding your partner that they are loved, cherished, and appreciated, not just on special occasions, but every single day. And let's be honest, who doesn't love a little surprise in their life? It's those unexpected gestures that keep the spark alive, that remind us that romance isn't just for special occasions, it's a way of life. So go ahead, make today a just because day, and watch your love story blossom. Honey, let me tell you, life gets busy. We get caught up in the everyday hustle, the to-do lists, the kids, the work. But you know what? Your marriage, your love, that deserves special attention. It needs nurturing, just like a delicate flame. That's why I'm a big believer in rituals, those little things you do together that become sacred just for the two of you. Imagine this. Every Friday night, you light some candles, dim the lights, put away the phones, and just talk. No distractions, just pure, uninterrupted connection. Or maybe it's a Sunday morning walk in the park, holding hands, breathing in the fresh air, and just being present with each other. It doesn't have to be fancy. It just needs to be yours. Something you both look forward to. A time to reconnect and remember why you fell in love in the first place. Because let me tell you, those little rituals, they add up. They create a tapestry of intimacy, of shared moments, of love that deepens over time. And that, my friends, is a beautiful thing. Now I know what you're thinking, Oprah, a getaway? Who has time for a getaway? But listen, sometimes you just gotta get away. Pack your bags, leave the stress behind, and escape to somewhere new, even if it's just for a night or two. It doesn't have to be some extravagant trip to Paris. Though, honey, if you can swing it, go for it. A cozy cabin in the woods, a charming bed, and breakfast by the beach, even a different part of your own city can do wonders. The point is to step outside of your routine, to breathe in fresh air, and to focus on each other. Remember, a change of scenery can do wonders for a relationship. You're exploring new places, trying new things, and creating new memories together. It's like hitting the refresh button on your love story. And when you're away from the everyday distractions, you can truly tune into each other. Talk, laugh, reminisce, and rediscover the joy of being a couple. Trust me, a little getaway can be the perfect recipe for rekindling the spark. Okay, y'all, this next tip is all about fun, spontaneity, and maybe stepping a little outside of your comfort zone. Are you ready? It's called Yes Day, and it's as simple as it sounds. For one glorious day, you and your partner agree to say yes to whatever the other suggests. Want to try that crazy new restaurant? Yes. Feel like going on a spontaneous road trip? Yes. Want to spend the afternoon recreating a scene from your favorite movie? Yes, yes, yes. Now I know what you're thinking, Oprah. What if they ask me to do something I really don't want to do? Well, that's part of the fun. It's about letting go, being open to new experiences, and seeing your partner in a whole new light. Plus, it's a great way to break out of routines and inject some excitement into your relationship. You might discover hidden passions, shared interests, or just have some good old-fashioned fun together. And who knows? You might even surprise yourself with how much you enjoy saying yes. You know, honey, sometimes the best way to someone's heart is through their stomach. Creating a meal together is magical. It's about connection, laughter, and shared experiences. Chopping vegetables, sharing stories, stealing tastes, working as a team, figuring out recipes. It's intimate, playful, and a reminder you're in this together. So put on some music, pour some wine, and get cooking. You know, sometimes the smallest gestures can mean the world. It's not always about the grand pronouncements, but the quiet whispers of love that truly touch the heart. And that's where these little love notes come in. Think about it. You're going through your day, maybe feeling a little stressed, a little overwhelmed, and then you find a little note tucked away just for you. A message of love, appreciation, maybe even a little inside joke written in your partner's hand. Suddenly, your whole day brightens. It's like a little spark of joy, reminding you that you're loved, you're cherished, and you're thought of. And that, my friends, is powerful. It doesn't have to be fancy stationery or a long, drawn-out letter. A simple post-it note on the bathroom mirror with a heart and a smiley face can be enough to make their hearts sing. We live in a world of constant connection. Our phones are practically extensions of ourselves, and it's easy to get caught up in the digital world. But here's the thing: real connection, true intimacy. It happens when we disconnect from the outside noise and focus on each other. That's why creating a tech-free zone is so important. It's not about demonizing technology, it's about being intentional with our time and attention. Choose a time, maybe it's during dinner, maybe it's for an hour before bed, and put those phones away. Turn off the TV, close the laptops, and just be present with each other. Look into each other's eyes. Really listen to what the other person has to say, and let yourselves truly connect. You might be surprised by the depth of conversation, the intimacy that blossoms, when you give each other the gift of your undivided attention. It's in these quiet, tech-free moments that love truly deepens and strengthens. Marriage, like life, is a journey. It has its ups and downs, its twists and turns, but it's in those moments, both big and small, that our love is tested and strengthened. These 20 ideas, these are just starting points. They're sparks to ignite your own creativity, to inspire you to find new and meaningful ways to connect with your partner. Remember, the most important ingredient in any marriage is love. It's the foundation upon which everything else is built. Choose love every single day, in the way you speak to each other, in the way you support each other, in the way you forgive each other. Because a love that is nurtured, a love that is celebrated, that's a love that lasts a lifetime. And if you have your own creative ways to enrich your marriage, please share them in the comments below. Let's inspire each other on this beautiful journey of love. If you liked this video, click the thumbs up symbol and subscribe to the channel.